My next guest is Jewhar Ilham. Her father is a Uighur scholar serving a life sentence in China. And Jewhar, welcome to our program here. 7 years ago, 2013, your father was taken prisoner. You came to Indiana shortly thereafter. What do you remember from that separation that day?
2013, February 2nd was the last time I saw my father at the Beijing International Airport. He was invited by Indiana University as a visiting scholar, and I was only planning to accompany him and spend 3 weeks as a vacation. But as a teenager, I appeared to have no threat to the government officials. I was allowed to leave the country, but my father was arrested at the airport. Then he started 11 months of house arrest time, and after 11 months, he was taken away from our apartment in Beijing and soonly charged for separatism-related charges, and now he's serving life sentence.
No. The last time you saw him was 2017. That was 3 years ago. Why would the Chinese Communist government consider him to be a threat? He was running a website that apparently was to bridge the culture gap between Uyghurs in China and native Chinese. Why would that be?
First of all, my father was a well-known economics professor at Beijing's Muslim University. He was well-known for his peaceful suggestions and his website. For this, he was trying to by building this website, he wanted to provide a platform for Uyghurs and other and Han Chinese and other ethnic minorities to create understanding between each other. Since social media platforms like Facebook, Twitter, Instagram are banned, also searching engines like Google are banned. So it's most of the information people in China can have access to. There's only one type of information they have access to, which is a state-backed media, CCTV, and that also, of course, that creates a very biased information towards the Chinese citizens, and people with lack of understandings, people might have hate created hate with each other. And my father wanted to use this website to create understanding and to promote peaceful dialogue or coexistence between the Uyghur people and the Han Chinese. But
yeah.
revealing the truth.
You've seen this video, right? You've seen this video of these Uyghurs from late 2019 that I just mentioned.
Yes.
What do you think was happening there?
I believe that's a transformation of people from the camps to another camp. And I think this is a perfect evidence of proving the existence of those so-called re-education camp, but I do call it concentration camp.
Well, you are receiving an award this week, Victims of Communism Memorial Foundation, the VOC. What does that mean to you?
This award, just like every other award my father had received, it does not only acknowledge my father's work and his braveness, it sheds light on the Uyghur cause. It brings attention from international community to the Uyghur cause. Now this is what the Uyghur people need. My father is not the only person who is in prison. There are thousands of hundreds of Uyghurs, just like my father, are locked up in a prison or a concentration camp. There are hundreds of thousands of daughters or sons just like me, cannot see their parents, cannot call their parents, cannot communicate, or don't even know just like me, they don't even know if their parents are alive or not.
Well, you are brave, Jewhar, and thank you for sharing your story with us, and we'll stay in contact with you, and good luck when you receive the award.
Thank you very
week.
much.
Thank you for your time.